New SF5 character, let's go! Alright. So I'm hoping that she fights kinda like Billy Kane. But alright, I'm immediately happy. Wait, it's a gun? Okay, beautiful. Nice. Great combo. And what she got against Ed? Okay, so V-Trigger 1 powers up her baton, and she can still release energy, but it'll actually bounce off of stuff? What? Okay, V-Trigger 2, what we got? Okay, so a huge amount of power, but she can still throw it back at people. Okay. And what's her critical alert? Poor Ed. Knocked out. Falke. Okay, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. So, there's a couple things we gotta talk about. Our girl. Yo, the battle costume's legit. The battle costume's actually pretty dope. So, let's hurry up and kind of break down this trailer just a little bit. I can't believe that we actually have a weapon user in Street Fighter V that can throw fireballs. That actually really surprises me. I really wasn't expecting that. She's not the first one to do that. Technically, Poison in Street Fighter 4 had the whip, and she would charge it up, and she'd throw fireballs at a ridiculous pace. But what blows my mind even more than that is the fact that we actually have a diagonal fireball. Yeah, so she jumps up, then she shoots the fireball. So what I actually really like about that part in the trailer was it sets up a very interesting situation in game. Let's say I jump a couple times and Bison, of course, always rah, anti-airs me. So now I have that Bison thinking, okay, when I jump, I'm coming in there, I'm trying to jump in on him, and he does the anti-air, but now he gets blown up with a face full of plasma. I really like that inclusion. It scares me so much because that's really dangerous. If somebody, you know, it's kind of a guess. Of course, that was a neutral jump. It looks like she'll only be able to do that, you know, it's kind of a neutral jump. But if you're going up against somebody who's kind of a little crazy on the anti-airs, you could train someone to believe something's going to happen, then they get blown up. And then, I'm not sure the type of knockdown situation, but you can press that advantage, it looks like. Now, what blows me away even more than that, like Falke is just breaking all types of Street Fighter rules, is this. So, she hits the deck, ducks under the fireball, and then shoots one of her own. You're playing against somebody who just spams fireballs. Oh, I'm thinking about Guile. Just spams fireballs, you duck, you shoot your projectile out. I'm not exactly sure what Falke calls them, but yeah, you duck. I'm not really sure how long she could keep that prone position. It's kind of similar to Blanca, it would look like. So I'm assuming a decent amount of time Blanca and Fong also can do it. A decent amount of time, probably enough to at least maybe catch somebody slipping, and then you could go in and try to get some offense on whatever character you're fighting against, most likely Guile. Maybe Ryu? Maybe a Ryu. But I think that that's pretty crazy. Outside of that, there's not anything really insane that I'm really surprised about with Falke. Although, there is this. She's got a nice little staff twirl that I'm assuming, in my mind, if Abigail's coming at you or he just like charges up, tries to get through to command grab you or something, that spin should be quick enough to cause multiple hits so his armor will break. Kind of like, I've been playing a lot of soccer against Abigail just because the Shoryuken is amazing, or her Shoryuken is amazing at breaking Abigail's armor. At later stages, but I think that's a really good option, or it looks like it's going to be a fantastic option for Falke, so I'm really loving that. Now we get to her V triggers, which actually kind of scare me. Yeah, so it seems like her V-Trigger 1 allows her a couple shots with her staff, but the crazy thing about the shots with her staff is that they actually are able to bounce off of the ground. We've seen some crazy stuff with Dhalsim's V-Trigger 2, where he's blowing fire, a huge fireball all over the place, but now it adds another diagonal way of attacking for Falke. So maybe she's able to keep an opponent that's jumping all the time out. I'm thinking, you know, Akuma. She now has a counter to maybe a few of Akuma's demon flips, and then she could get some offense of her own. Then there's V-Trigger 2. So what's interesting is the start of that kind of reminded me of Ken's Shin Shoryuken. So, you know, you just kind of go crazy. You could use all the meter if you want. You could not use all the meter if you want, and just blow up an opponent with a crazy big combo. But seems like you could do the exact same thing where you can blow somebody up, or you can keep some of that V-Trigger gauge so you can continue your offense. I'm really digging the character so far. I'm liking a lot of the stuff that she does, and of course there's her CA.
I won't miss. Here! It's not done. Handle this.
Yeah, I'm digging it. Her story mode costume is actually kind of interesting because I'm trying to figure out where Ed would have found someone capable of this. I'm kind of reminded of like China. I could be wrong on that. Just her staff fighting skills, I'm thinking China. Although her training seems kind of maybe some shades of Rolento, the way that she hit the ground like that and fired off some plasma. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Who do you think she'll be really good against? Who are you looking to hopefully learn the matchup with against? And also, I gotta say, that battle costume that she has, I'm thinking that one's gonna be amazing. Anyhow, please tell me everything that you're thinking about in the comments down below. I've been JB Illusion. Please be excellent to each other. If you liked it, maybe subscribe if you're feeling it. And please be excellent to each other.